What's up guys, so got back from the Arnold Expo weekend in the UK and a little bit of a different type of weekend than I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd just do a little bit of a show and tell of basically what I got down at the Expo. So there's a lot of people that got a hell of a lot of samples and I've got no clue how they managed to do it unless they literally went to the same stall every single day, all weekend and used different personalities, because there didn't seem to be that many people doing samples, or there didn't seem to be that many things unless you'd like queued up for hours and hours and hours. So it might be different for different people. Like I say, I've seen people on Instagram getting absolute loads of it, but I thought I'd show what I got. So obviously I was there on a Saturday and a Sunday. The Saturday when we went there, absolutely packed to the point where you were just queuing up for hours, and it got to the point where it was like, what is the point of queuing up this long? You're just boring, there's no point. So I didn't really want to do that. Obviously 2 days of being there, Sunday is the day that we actually really tried to get the samples. Went to every single stall, and I'll be honest with you, usually on a Sunday is when everything gets chucked out of you, but it wasn't really happening on the time we went. But I have to say, probably the best stand there would probably Ghost. The amount of stuff they were giving out, and obviously walking around meeting people and stuff like that. So I got two of the sachets of the Ghost whey protein, which was the cinnamon flavour. I then got two of the whey protein fruity cereal milk, and then I actually got 3 cans. I got the Ghost Warheads sour watermelon. I got another one which I believe was a strawberry cream or strawberry flavoured, and then I actually got the white version in there as well, which is kind of like a white Monster Energy. But I got them, and then Grenade were handing out protein shakes. So I got the cookies and cream, which I actually like, and then the white chocolate. I've never tried the white chocolate, but the cookies and cream I've had that quite a lot. And then we got the ABE, zero sugar, 0 calories, but there's 2 grams of citrulline, and there's actually 2 grams of beta-alanine in this. And then there was the NA hydration. Well, never heard of this one, obviously it's Supply Nutrition. Never heard of this actual kind of what they've done, but it's orange and strawberry. It's basically just energy drink. And then I got from the USN stand 3 of the Blue Lab 100% whey, premium whey protein blend, 25 grams of protein. This is the strawberry creamy O version, so I got 3 of those added to me. And then I actually got the chocolate caramel. So that's everything that I got for free. And then the stuff that I bought, I was only interested in buying like a few things. Like I wanted to get a good pre-workout, a good tasting pre-workout. I wanted to get a couple of accessories potentially. I wanted to get some new wrist straps. Basically because the other wrist straps I used originally were hard body ones. I ended up leaving them in the gym for like 10 minutes and they got stolen. And then the other ones I had, which were the silverback ones, were way too big. They're literally about that big and too thick. I ended up picking up from a brand called CN Sport, I believe it is. So pick them up for a tenner. Can't complain whatsoever. They're usually like 15 quid. Right. Oh, on the same stand as well, I wanted one of these. Reese had a couple of these on his bag, and it's basically a fun. And then the pre-workout that I wanted to try, they had a sample there, and I'll be honest with you, I've had a lot of pre-workout, but a lot of the pre-workouts that I've tried, the flavours just too sour or just too strong. It's not really an enjoyable flavour. It's the first pre-workout I've ever tried where I actually really like the flavour. So the flavour is very nice. This is their Miami version. And then the only other thing I got was a new t-shirt, Explosive 8. I've been on about getting Explosive 8 for a while. Heard some good stuff about them, but really good at the price, and the material was quite good. Yeah, let me know if you went to the Expo, guys. Let me know how many samples you got and if you think it was good or if you think it was rubbish.